I'm gonna show you how ridiculous this looks. Yeah. So, oh my god. Hi. Hello, everybody. If you're wondering why I'm using my big-ass DSLR camera, last time that I tried using my phone to record in my car, I actually ended up taking a week to export all the footage. You might be wondering, or you're not wondering, Nicole, where are you going? The answer is, I'm going somewhere super fun. I'm going to the grocery store, okay? I'm going grocery shopping because Mama needs milk, okay? If I'm being honest, I don't have a shit ton of talent, you know? And it's not like me being self-deprecating or anything, it's just that I don't have any talent. I have talents in weird things. And one of my biggest talents is stalking. So, you know those memes where it's like, oh, if you give me your first name, I can probably find anything about you. Okay, that's not a meme. Okay, that's my real life. Like that, I can do that. How did I learn this all? Don't ask me. Just a quick little disclaimer. I'm completely aware that if the roles were reversed, and if it were a guy doing all of this stalking, that, you know, it would be very different. It would be seen as really creepy. It'd be seen as legit stalking. I've toned it down a significant amount. I'm not out here, you know, stalking people in real life or anything. That's weird. Now, I know that this video is titled How Stalking Led Me to a Boyfriend, so if you actually want to see how I got a real boyfriend from being really creepy, then stick to the end of the video, because that's where I'll share, you know, all this step-by-steps on whatever. Just stick to the end, okay? That's where I'm gonna reveal the story, okay? So, where did this all start? I think probably one of the first cases of my stalking endeavors came from the 6th grade. I liked a guy, and I don't think that he liked me at all, but I really wanted to find out if he liked me. This was when, you know, Facebook was at its, like, all-time peak, I guess. I thought to myself, like, oh, if I hack into this guy's Facebook account, and then I message one of his best friends talking about me, Nicole, and how much I liked her, and if the guy responded like, yeah, I already knew this dude, then it was certain that, you know, he liked me. And if he was like, whoa, what the heck, like, you like Nicole, then he wouldn't like me. And I feel like, you know, there was probably easier ways to find out if this guy liked me, like, I don't know, asking him. But at the time, you know, my little 10 or 11-year-old brain was like, no, we're not doing that. So that's why I try to hack into his Facebook account. I almost paid for a whole program online. Would it have worked? Probably not, but it was worth a freaking shot. If you wanted to know how this story ended, I ended up telling him that I liked him. He told me that he would see if we could date in the future. One time at the lunch table, someone was like, you like Nicole, right? And he's like, ew, gross, I would never like her. And my heart broke. Story is sometime also in middle school. I went to Sunday school because my parents wanted me to be a good little godly child. And part of Sunday school, we had to go to this like little retreat at a local Catholic high school. So, you know what, maybe I didn't take much from the retreat, but I did remember that there was a hot guy there, so beautiful. He was like singing and dancing. I was like, I need to find him. I knew his first name, it was Peter, so all I really had to do was go onto the Catholic high school's website, and I assumed that he was a smart boy for some reason, so I went into their honor roll list, and I searched for every single Peter that there was until I found them on Facebook. Smart. It's genuinely smart. Very quickly, my dreams were absolutely crushed, like very crushed. I'm looking up this boy, I'm like, beautiful, all these pictures, hot, whatever. And then I also found his Twitter, as to which I found out that he was gay. So that's another story of when I got heartbroken because I was being creepy. Another story, obviously middle school, because that was probably my peak creepy, whatever. My social studies teacher was probably the most private man ever. pretty sure that he had like a fake name as well, just because he was just that private. But at the time, I thought he was super cool, and it was also like a challenge because he was like, I am extremely private, you will never ever find me, this isn't even my real name, whatever. Okay, challenge accepted. So I don't remember exactly, you know, what I had to do to find this man, but I found him, and it was not his real name on Facebook, but I found him. I also found a lot of pictures of him and his wife on vacation, a lot of pictures of their bed at their hotel room, like a lot of rose petals on it. I really wish that there was more to this story, but that's like the main thing I remember. But yeah, that's the story of when I found my like top secret agent teacher of a man who no longer teaches for the school district anymore because lo and behold, he was extremely creepy and he got in trouble for some things. But you like that? Next story. You know, this one's kind of cute. This one is more, you know, I work at an establishment back at home called Bibotle. At one point, Bibotle had this, you know, rewards program of sorts. This one girl used to come in literally all the time with her Bibotle rewards card. And I was like, okay, cool. So I got to know her like a little bit, like I knew her order and everything. We just kind of like formed this bond. I was like, oh my God, how are you doing? She's like, great, how are you? One time I went to go and clean a table and Bibotle girl was there and she was sitting there. And I don't remember who said it first, but one of us said to each other, I love you. We then established that we were Bibotle wives, even though we didn't even know each other. As to which then we asked for each other's names. Hi, Clarissa. All I literally knew was Clarissa's first name. That's it. That's all I knew about her. And I stopped seeing her. Excuse me, where are you? So I did what any sane person would do. And I knew that she probably tweeted about Chipotle just because, Bibotle. All I did was look up her first name and then Chipotle after that on Twitter. As to which then I found her and then we started a conversation. I was like, how have you been? Where are you? What's going on? Why haven't you been at Bibotle? She's like, I'm so sorry. Holy crap. Like, this is so weird. How did you find me? And I'm like, better yet, we now go to the same college. So, oh my God, this guy looks like Post Malone. Holy crap. Hi, Posty. Alright, well, I'm at Schwegmann's now, so I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna buy my almond titty juice. Okay, cue the montage now. I'm just trying not to hurt an old person out here. So the moment that you've all been freaking waiting for, obviously, duh. How I got a boyfriend through stalking. I'm not telling this story to like be like cute and how I met my boyfriend. No, this is serious business. I'm telling you how to get a boyfriend if you want one. If you want somebody, you freaking get them. Basically, in my area, if you're in theater and musicals, which I was not in until my senior year, we do this thing. It's called the Schmeddy Awards. And at the Schmeddy Awards, basically, they do like an award show from all the local high schools. So basically, they choose people from each school to, you know, sing and dance on stage for like an opening and closing number. And my friend the entire time is like sitting next to me and she's like, oh, these guys are so hot. And I'm like, no. And then the closing number's happening and I look at the stage at the very right time and there was a beautiful man with short shorts in a UPS costume and a lot of chest hair. And I was like, wow, that is a man. So all my friends were like, go up and talk to him. I was like, no, I'm not gonna talk to him. That's freaking crazy. I'm not gonna do that. So if you really wanna know how I did it, I looked in the playbook. I looked at what high school he was in. I checked that high school's social media pages. I found the school's Instagram page, and lo and behold, he was tagged in a photo. So I, you know, obviously followed him. You know, I'm waiting, and no DM sliding. I don't know what he was thinking, but if he's not gonna do it, then I will. And if you've seen Legally Blonde, you would know what bend and snap means. So me, being such a smart freaking person. And I said bend and Snapchat. Genius, truly genius. He then responded the next line in the musical. I've never even seen the musical, so it made absolutely no sense to me. But he gave me his Snapchat, as to which then I kept messaging him, and I was like, we have to date. Ladies, shoot your shot, you know? Just, if you want something, go out and get it. Okay, if you need me to find someone, if you know their first name, if you know their last name, if you know any information on them, I can probably find them. This might be something I put on my resume, not entirely sure. Please comment if you've been creepy and stalked some people online, or if you're pretty good at this, because I want to know that I'm not alone. I hope you liked this video. If you did, thank you. I'm driving past my old high school!